When you were in college, though, well, now I guess looking back, I know you miss and wish you had NIL.
Girl, listen, I'm going to have 3 more kids so I can get reparations for NIL. Y'all got it made.
You would have made bank.
I think about it.
Do you be thinking about it?
Yeah, I do. I think about it all the time when they, cause it was something we were like, I feel like we were lobbying for.
Yeah.
Like, why, when I walk into the bookstore, I see all these headbands being sold. I see all these kids wearing them. And I ain't getting nothing off of this. I'm in these meetings in Adidas, and we talking about this, and Adidas is telling me, okay, we're gonna bring these headbands to the W this year and debut them and all this. And I was just in college, like, I wouldn't get none of it. And I would see the trend, I would see people wearing them. I would be talking about it all the time. But that definitely probably would have been my thing.
Yeah,
my product. It probably would have been the headbands, no doubt.
For sure.
I think that was something that I look, I wore like I fried my hair, like I was straightened it too much. So I used to wear a lot of straight weaves and, just play with different, and I was like, okay, I need something like, I ain't trying to be having, my traction and stuff. Like, I just needed like a little thicker headband than like a sweatband. Like, this was back then, like the sweatband wasn't gonna cut it. And so I think one day I just went to like the Notre Dame training room and was like, yeah, let me see that tennis headband, and I wore it and it was a big game. And
oh, that's how it started?
That's how it started.
So this wasn't even because you guys were Adidas at Notre Dame?
We were Adidas.
This wasn't an Adidas headband?
It was, but it wasn't a basketball one. It was a tennis one. And it was just like kind of covered better. And it kind of like, okay, it gave me a little swag. I'm like, okay, I'm about to rock this. And then it became a thing. And then they started selling, offering different colors, and then my input. And so I saw myself, but right then it made me see myself as a brand.
Yeah.
And have to envision myself like, okay, everything that you do, you are a brand. Like, that is your business. And that was my major in college. I was business management. I always, envisioned myself as a brand and moved like that. But that was something that I noticed, like, we should be getting paid for this, when I was in school. But I love it now how, you can leverage it. I'm sure some coaches in universities probably don't like it as much.
Yeah.
But that's the difference is now you guys can get paid as young as high school.
I know.
You know what I'm saying? And so just making sure you guys, you learning so many things so young.
Yeah.
But seeing yourself as a brand and making sure you protect that brand. People that are in your spaces, in your faces.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just making sure you got good people around you to help you kind of navigate that.
Yeah. So now that we're on Arrival, what would you be, well, if you weren't on Arrival right now, what would you be doing right now? Like, what does your off-season look like? When season's over in October, we don't come back till April, May. What does your off-season just look like?
So, like, it differs. Like, if I'm not pregnant or, like, just had the baby the last 5 years. But, like, I'm training. So, I'm pretty much training in market. I was in Seattle training before we came out here in our practice facility. And so
Top
that's
notch.
a little flex,
I know.
Throw that
It's
in
okay.
there. It's totally
All
fine.
right.
You guys are coming.
It's okay.
From Chicago. Yeah. You could always come visit ours. I like the green. It's a good start. It's a good start.
It was nice. You guys had to stand there. I took pictures in there. I was so happy
we
to
ain't breaking
see
no
it.
news, but it's like, I was there in Seattle just training and, spending a lot of time with my babies.
Yes.
They be with me. And so just doing that, doing some stuff, marketing stuff, being able to maneuver, move around, doing some content stuff, some stuff with fashion.
Yes.
And so that's what it really looked like for me. I'm maneuvering. That's my time to kind of travel or my time to just kind of take a break and like disassociate for a second too. I'm extremely low key and private person. I don't really require much, but just training and then with the kids, doing marketing stuff, content, just living life.
How are your
babies?
babies?
Soft air. They're good.
How old are
They're
they?
good. So I have a 5.5-year-old and a 1.5-year-old.
So we're having more. What's tea?
No, we're not having more right now. I'm good. I got my boy, I got my girl. And to be honest, like, I always say mama is like this or mama is like this. Like, they got me.
Are they gonna come?
They were at the game.
Oh.
They were at the game. Yeah, they're gonna be at all the games.
I wanna see 'em.
And
oh my gosh.
you'll hear them if you don't see them. You know what I'm saying?
I know,
and they had it, but they had it set up for us. They had a little nanny service in the back so they could like,
They got
just
it top
been
notch
great.
here.
It's just been so great. And I like that other people have kids here.
Yes.
Like we have moms, it's me, it's, BG, it's Chels, it's Fee.
Yes.
Katie Lou, Stewie,
everybody.
De'Erica's
Yes.
here. Alyssa Thomas is here.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So we got, out of 36.
The hot moms. We got a lot of hot moms here.
We can go have a little bad moms drink, club. You know what I'm saying? But I love to see the kids interacting with each other, running around, and then turn around and see us like, really putting in work.
Yeah.
It's inspiring to be in this environment for sure. But that's my why. Those are my whys, my babies. And I'm glad that they get to come and be a part of things like this. And they've made it so family friendly for them to do so.
Yeah. How did you plan your whole pregnancy? Because you played pregnant, right?
I did play
twice.
pregnant. I did play pregnant twice. I was the all-star both years. And top
so we gotta
3
get
in
you
minutes
pregnant
played.
every year.
No, you don't. I know. Every time we move cities, no, not this time. You know what I'm saying?
Then we go back to Indiana this year. It's all-star Indiana.
Listen, no, I'm good. Trust me, I'm good. Trust me. But yeah, no, I didn't. You try to, but you can't really be like, boom, you know. But I knew that I wanted kids while I played.
Mm-hmm.
That was something that I wanted for sure. And we talked about,
right.
And we got married at 25 and 26, so pretty young. Yeah. But we went to middle school together.
Yeah.
Like I'd known Dan for a long time. But I think just the importance of me having my kids see me play, that was so important for me, for them to see me struggle a little bit, for them to see me fight back a little bit, for them to see me succeed a little bit, for them to see the path. For them to be in the gym, for them to be around y'all and get to see like, oh my goodness, this is what greatness looks like, and it's not always linear growth-wise. So I'm happy that they do get to see me play. I'm happy that I'm still kicking in this league. I'm gonna kick for as long as I can. But yeah, just extremely important part of my motivation every day and just why I do everything I do.
Yeah, I know obviously it wasn't easy. And I give flowers to all of you women that have done it and come back because all of y'all always bounce back.
I appreciate that.
And I'll be like, maybe one day.
Listen, look, yes, maybe one day. You know, I always don't tell them Skylar sent you. You know what I'm saying?
Skylar sent me.
No, don't say no. Don't put that on there. We ain't talking about that. Not now. She ain't now.
No,
you know
not now. Saying?
But you know, yes, it's between you and your body and what you think you're ready for. But yes, it can be done. Yeah. It's not the easiest thing, but there are working moms in every industry that figure it out. There are villages that exist, and you can do it if that's the hesitation. But yeah, you'll know when you're ready. You're never really ready. You know what I'm saying? But it's definitely the best part of my life, and I really don't remember a lot about my life before that, to be honest. Mm-hmm.
Wow. Well, now that the WNBA is up, I guess, on the rise, and will you ever have a thought in the back of your mind, will I bounce back? And will I be able to still be the same player, or the benefits of being able to be in the W, will I still have the same opportunities? Because a lot of women are scared. If I have this baby, I may not be able to get back in the WNBA. Yeah. And a lot of people have had the opportunity where they can't get back in because they did have a baby. Yeah. So did that ever cross your mind?
Yeah, and it's a real thing. And it's hard to keep a job in the W.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know what the average life is anymore, but I think when I entered the league, it was 4 years.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so I don't take it for granted. But I guess I know my baseball card, the back of my baseball card. I know my work ethic. Because I've been in the league so long, I know what it takes.
Yeah.
And it's just, let's see what happens.
Right.
No disrespect, but, let's just see what happens. And luckily, like I said, this year I did have the resources in Seattle.
Yeah.
To be able to make some shake and to feel like, okay, by the time we hit All-Star, I did feel like, okay, I feel more like myself.
Good. Yeah.
But I'm glad to be here at Unrivaled where, just getting a bump against y'all and getting to play against each other, I really do think that's going to take the level of the WNBA up even further this season. And so it's something I look forward to going into this season, fully in shape coming off of this.
I think it puts a lot of pressure on the W too, especially with the CBA coming up.
Yeah.
Are there things that you want to see within the CBA? Because they was already talking about it in the locker room. If we don't get this, it's quiet. We won't get that. Yeah. And I'm new. I'm still learning.
Sure. But you're the most important because this is for you.
Yeah.
It's for you. I might not be in the next, who knows, or not. I might not be in the next negotiation. So it is and they used to tell me this too, in the league. All the OGs used to say, this is why you need to know what's going on with the league. Because this CBA is for you guys.
Yeah.
It is. It's for you. And so it is important to know, and it's going to me, I'm 144th piece of the pie. So I know what I want and what I need. Who I am, my hats that I wear could be different from what you want and your vantage point or what you think we need. But I think we do all have a few non-negotiables that I think. I think so. And I feel like it starts with quality of life things. Yeah. Obviously pay. Yeah. We want to see that. And then, I'm gonna say benefits for moms and things like that. Yeah. But I'm gonna prioritize what's best for the group. And if we stand in with that stick on fire, I'm gonna have one. For sure.
Me too.
I'm gonna have one for sure. Solidarity.
For sure.
But that's what we've always done well as a league is solidarity, fight for the rights of everybody. but especially for the rights of this league. And I don't think it'll be any different this year.
The Unapologetically Angel Show is now sponsored by PrizePicks, America's #1 daily fantasy sports app with over 10 million active members. The NBA season is heating up, and PrizePicks is the best place to get real money action while watching your favorite sports.
Think Steph Curry will get more than 4 3-pointers next week? Anthony Edwards for more than 27 points? Cook up hot takes with your friends and win real money this basketball season when you and your crew run your game on PrizePicks. I have always been all in on Steph and his threes. I am also all in on my guy, Tyler Hero, scoring more than 20 points and more than 3 rebounds in each game this week. Go Heat. PrizePicks is the easiest and most exciting way to play daily fantasy sports. You can now win up to 1,000 times your money on PrizePicks. Make your basketball season better with PrizePicks, the best place to get real money action while watching your favorite sports. Have I mentioned PrizePicks puts their members first, so all withdrawals are fast, safe, and secure. When your picks hit, you can get your money in as quick as 15 minutes. Yep, that's right, as quick as 15 minutes. PrizePicks now offers MasterCard for quick and easy deposits into your account this sports season. PrizePicks also offers weekly promotions that can lead to big payouts like Taco Tuesday each Tuesday. PrizePicks discounts select player projections up to 25% to provide even more value for your lineups. Download the PrizePicks app today and use code ANGEL, ANGEL, and get $50 instantly when you play $5. That's code ANGEL on PrizePicks to get $50 instantly when you play $5. You don't even need to win to receive the $50 bonus. It's guaranteed. PrizePicks, run your game.